Down to funky down, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my little fruit bat, why can't we go dancing?
Oh, give over, Fluffy. You know we've got to finish Stephen Haley's homework.
Oh, yeah.
Well then.
3x to the power of 8.
3 eggs to the powder of 8.
Over 4 pi r squared.
Over 4 square pies.
Multiplied by the cube root of beta.
Oh, no, not beetroot. Look here, Mickey.
Yes, my little fruit bat.
What are we on about? Arithmetic or cookery?
Let us have a little rest.
Oh, suits me. I'm about flaked out. That's better.
Could I possibly have an atomic thunderbuster?
Yes, of course you can, darling.
Thank you.
Get it down. Do you good.
It gives me the burps.
Get it up then. Do you good. Boy, it's 2 o'clock.
Oh, my little fruit bat. The night is so young and you're so...
So what?
Precisely. So what?
I wish I'd had a robot to help me with my homework when I was little.
Homework was easier then.
Why? In what way?
History was a lot shorter.
Oh,
Okay, who was that little creep I saw you bopping the night away with tonight?
He was not a creep. He said I looked a bit like Farrah Fawcett.
Which bit?
Hi, Gran. Hey, haven't you finished doing our homework yet?
Yeah, what's up, Metallic Michael? You need oiling?
What's the matter, Mush? Need to punch up the bracket?
All right. Oh, blimey, Metallic aggro or what?
it's my knees, Hayley.
Jip?
Right as cramp.
It will be ready in the morning.
Yeah, well, don't forget, Mush, once you're finished, you're going to get 5 packets of Atomic Thunderbusters.
8.
6.
7.
6.
Done.
Good night, then. Here, Gran. I never knew I knew that.
Night, Gran.
Kids, I don't know what's got into them these days. I blame it on the H-bomb. Oh, come on, Fluffy, let's get on with it.
Okay, my little fruit bat. The square root of beta plus...
No, no more beetroot. Now, look here. What is this?
It is a formula to calculate the speed of sound.
Well, surely there must be some easier way than through all this salad.
True. Just a minute.
Now what?
Say something.
Oh, bloomers.
That sound reached my audio input at a velocity of 760 miles per hour.
Well, there you are, then. That's better than wading through all that beetroot.
Pretty neat, huh?
Is it any better, Mr. W?
It's on its last legs, I'm afraid.
And it only had one to start with.
If only I knew what was wrong with it. I mean, look, these yellow leaves.
Jaundice?
These little red spots.
Measles.
These little white flecks.
Ah, that's it. Dandruff. Sorry, Mr. W. Look, why don't you ask Metal Mickey?
Well, ask the robot. Never, never, never.
Yeah, and what did he say?
He said... boil it for 10 minutes and serve with butter.
I think that was meant to be a little joke.
Yeah, well, it's about as funny as green fly.
Oh, perhaps it just needs some water.
Oh, thank you, Marjorie. I have watered it. I've tried all sorts of water.
Eh?
Well, I've tried tap water, distilled water, and this mineral water.
Oh, dear. That mineral water isn't mineral water.
What is it, then?
Here, who's been having a swig at my bathtub gin?
Gin? That's what's wrong with your geranium, Mr. W. It's got a hangover.
Won't you take me to a funky town?
Hey, shush, Mickey's gonna sleep.
I wonder what he dreams about.
Same as me.
Yeah, which one's my own work?
That's mine. Look, it's got Elvis Lives written on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
I do wish Granny'd stop doing that.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mickey.
What time is it?
Good grief, are you still asleep?
I was.
Oh, I see. You were up all night doing their homework again, I suppose.
I feel dreadful.
Serves you right.
I squeak in every joint.
Look, you two, this has got to stop. I've told you to before.
That's all very well for you to say, Ken. You're the brainy one.
Yes, as Mickey says, you're the clever class.
Yeah, me and Hayley, well, we're just...
Dum-dums.
Well, we didn't have time to do it ourselves last night.
Oh, really? Out visiting the sick, were you? Giving alms to the poor?
No, we went dancing.
Oh, well, there's more to life than dancing.
God, look at him. He sounds just like Dad, doesn't he? There's more to life, Steve, than wasting away your life at a discotheque.
Anyway, I like dancing.
Dance. They couldn't even roll downhill.
Look, come on, Hayley. If we want to live to school, we better go.
Right.
Look, you two, you might remember in future, Mickey is my creation.
Daddy, daddy.
He's not a pocket calculator. Look, Mickey, I've got a bit of a problem with my project at college. You know when you get a continuous flow of electricity through a multiple coil system? Why is it that the electrodes are... It's nice here, isn't it?
If it weakens, let me know.
Here is an SOS message.
Bing bong. Will Mr. Wilberforce of the Building Society please contact his home?
Where his geranium is seriously ill.
You, son, are an idiot.
It must be hereditary, Dad.
Late again. Where were you two last night? Don't tell me. Wasting their lives away at the discotheque. Marjorie, if it should, you know, D-I-E, don't do anything about it. Leave the arrangements to me tonight.
Funeral.
How sad.
Here, Dad. At a flower funeral, do other plants send wreaths of people?
Look, if you're coming, will you come? The car's ready.
Oh, giving them a lift, dear.
No, Marjorie, I'm going to run them over.
Lovely.
Marjorie, be nice to it, Be gentle. Treat it well, as if you would me.
Wilberforce? Wilberforce?
Yes, Hayley.
Yes, Mr. Hart?
I expect you know what we wish to say to you.
No.
Oh, yes.
Well,
You love us.
Wilberforce.
Steve, mate, let's not have a confrontation situation, okay? Let's have a cooperation situation. I mean, this is a school situation. I mean, we're all in it together. This is where it's at, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Mr. Hart.
Great.
It's a situation.
Hayley, you are at best flippant, childish, and irresponsible. Nonetheless, I've always considered you to be slightly more sensible than your brother.
Careful, Hayley. She's trying to get round you.
So tell us, is this yours with Elvis Lives written all over it?
Oh, yes, my granny wrote that.
She's finally accepted that Valentino snuffed it.
It is the contents that concern me. I have to say this. Either you two are cheating with your homework, or else Mr. Hart and I are the two most brilliant teachers in the world.
Well, I suppose we'd better own up.
Well?
You two are the most brilliant teachers in the world.
Steve, mate, you're manifesting a lot of hostility.
God, blimey, and Dad says I'll never do anything.
Steve, look, don't look upon me as someone superior, right? I can come down to your level.
You can?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a far out, you know?
Look, I don't understand. Is our homework wrong?
Not wrong, exactly. You remember this physics problem? A diagram of a simple electrical circuit?
Yes.
Quite unique, your solution. I rewired my pop-up toaster at home in the same manner.
And?
I have a hole in the roof, and Great Britain has launched 2 slices of toast into orbit.
Steve, mate, you remember I asked you to outline a simple experiment for me involving sodium chloride and sulfuric acid?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it seems you've invented a tomato sauce that shakes itself in the bottle.
Come on now. Who did it? Who helped you?
It wasn't your parents.
How do you know?
We've met.
And it wasn't your brother Kenneth. I know him. He's too moral, too honest.
Yeah, he's not been well.
Just a moment. You said your grandmother wrote Elvis Lives on the cover?
Yes.
You see? Same handwriting.
Why, that's it. Steve, your Gran did your homework.
By Jove, Holmes, how do you do it?
Your grandmother's a scientific genius.
Oh, yeah, she's wonderful for her age.
We must meet her.
Oh, no. Well, you see, she doesn't get out very
No,
much.
it's her knees.
They give her jip.
Perhaps none of this is true at all.
Well, bits of it are true.
Either we meet your grandmother or we take action against you for cheating.
And that's like a suspension situation, you know?
The sack.
Well, I don't suppose you'd believe another explanation, would you?
Well?
Well, that all this was done by a robot that Ken built, which ate some sweets and came alive and... They don't believe it.
You know something? Sometimes neither do I.
Much the same, I'm afraid.
I've been to visit it.
Don't be silly, Ken.
Little head on the pillow,
Ken!
little feet in the manure.
Ken, will you keep the legs moving and the mouth shut at breakfast?
I guess that makes me a dumb waiter.
Egg all right, dear?
Thank you. I'll have another one, I think.
Post. Final demand. Love letter from Janie. There's one for you, Gran.
I hope it's from a solicitor.
Why?
Because someone might have snuffed it and left me all his cash.
Oh, well, then read it out.
Where's me glasses?
Oh, I washed them up.
No, not me gin glasses. Me reading glasses.
Yes, I washed them up.
Oh, cheers.
I'll read it for you, Granny.
Well, don't dunk it in the marmalade, then.
See, it's from the school. They want you to give a scientific demonstration. What? A scientific demonstration?
Bootface,
What?
you're dripping egg down your shirt.
Granny, since when have you been a scientist?
Well, actually, I took it up as a hobby. To take me mind off horrendous things.
What horrendous things?
Don't tempt me, because I might tell you.
She's been very good, Dad.
What's up, son?
She's got the memory of an elephant.
Well, I wish your daughter had inherited your memory. Might get a second egg.
Here you are, dear.
Oh. Thank you.
must have forgotten to boil it.
Oh, look, come on, Gran, you've got to help us, otherwise we're going to get suspended.
Yes, Gran, look, you've got to.
Don't bully me. I'm a sweet, grey-haired old invalid.
Don't tell him from that.
Look, Mickey, don't stir it. This is all your fault.
I know I'm a naughty little genius.
Look, don't blame him. You should have done your own homework.
Oh, come on, let's not start this all
Oh,
over again.
hey, honestly, you're acting like a lot of kids.
Well, we are a lot of kids.
Well, there's no need to act like a lot of kids.
I'm not a lot of kids. I'm 86. 73. That was yesterday. I'm aged overnight.
Look, Granny, perhaps you could do just one simple little experiment?
No.
No.
Oh, look, Granny, didn't you have a laboratory when you went to school?
A lab? We didn't even have a lab.
Oh.
Bucket. That's what we had.
Well, we're stuck.
Oh, so was I, especially in the winter.
String bean, I have the answer to your problem.
Well?
We shall pretend the little fruit bat invented me as her robot assistant. And then, during the experiment, I can tell her what to do.
Oh, nice one, Fluff. Oh, you are a darling, Fluffy.
Good thinking, Mickey.
I'm not just a pretty face.
Oh, come on, let's get it over with.
My mother, the scientific genius.
My daughter, the half-baked noodle.
Mum, could you look after the notes for the experiment? Careful, they are important.
I'm carrying the notes, and they're important.
Why do I get the feeling something is going to go wrong?
What have you got behind your back, Dad?
Oh, just my sick geranium.
Taking it for a walk, are we?
No. I just thought the teachers might know what was wrong with it, that's all.
Yes, and they might know what was wrong with you, too.
Hey, you can't go without metal, Mickey.
Is the robot coming?
Yes.
Good. They can take him apart in metalwork.
I think we could make a smashing teacher.
Oh, so does he.
Huh?
Look.
I say, chaps, boogie, what?
Is it going to be good?
Oh, great.
An experiment, right? Yep. And that's your Gran, right? Yeah. Great. What are we going to do to her?
Where are the notes for the experiment?
Oh, yes, Mum. Mum, can I have the notes, please?
Oh, yes, dear. Here
Thank
they
you.
are.
Oh.
Silly me.
Oh dear, it's going to be one of those days.
Dear. Read one because it's got a bit of egg on it, I'll remember. And there's two. I think it's got tomato on them. There was a
I bet Einstein didn't have these problems.
You see, it's got this illness, and I wondered if you could help me.
Well, they do say you should talk to plants.
Oh, I do. I have talked to it. I begged it, I've urged it, I've bullied it. I've even argued with it.
How about a psychiatrist?
What a psychiatrist for a geranium.
No, for you.
Who made the robot, then?
Granted.
Oh, yeah? And who made her? Magnus Pike. She's a scientific genius.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Always was something funny about your family.
Well, Sonny, and how do you get on with your teachers?
Like I am a teacher, you know. Actually, Mr. Wilberforce, there was something I wanted to ask you, like a bit personal, you know.
Yes?
Would your building society, like, give me a mortgage?
Well, let me see. Young man, good salary, pillar of society. Not a chance.
Hey, you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think this experiment's like my old man.
Your old man?
How do you mean? Won't work.
Granny,
Eh?
I wondered if I could help you run the experiment.
You couldn't run a bath.
Now then, our guest today is an eminent lady scientist, Miss Edwina Birkinshaw.
Mrs.
Her ability Her ability is amply demonstrated by the invention of her fascinating robot.
Twah, give us a kiss. Lovely lips.
Quiet! She has also enhanced some of your chemistry and physics homework, or so I've been informed. We shall see.
Psst, Hayley, should we make a run for it?
I'm chicken.
All right, let's make a chicken run for it.
Today, Miss Birkinshaw will conduct the following experiment. To take 1 pint of water, plus certain elements, and from them produce 1 small bottle of
Gin.
and several atomic thunderbusters.
Busters.
Wow, boogie boogie.
Ah, thank you, Mrs. Birkinshaw.
Hello. You lot. This won't take long. Then you can mizzle off beyond the box sheds as per usual.
Lucky little devils.
What do we do first?
Switch on.
Oh, doesn't that make a funny noise?
Add the iron filings.
It's just like my tummy after Sunday tea.
Add the iron filings.
It's all right, keep your flap on. Oh, I say, Fluff, this wasn't iron filings.
Don't panic, don't panic.
It is potassium.
Panic, panic.
Here, who's got the notes? Who's got the blooming notes?
Dippy muddled them up.
I won't half muddle her up when I get her home.
If you get home,
Here, I'm going to add a drop of this.
I wouldn't do that if I were
Oh,
you.
yes, it's all right. Oh! No, it's not. It's turned a funny colour.
It's not unknown.
Oh, Fluff. What shall we do if he all blows out?
I don't know, but in a minute we're going to find out.
Oh,
Houston, we have a malfunction.
chase me. It's worse than a blitz.
Are you all right?
Still, we didn't half have some fun in the blackouts.
Lucky little devil.
What on earth happened?
The experiment worked.
It worked.
My gin.
And the thunderbusters.
Yes, you better have one now, dear. You've deserved that.
Inkle.
What's the matter?
The thunderbusters taste of gin. Don't tell me.
Gin. Taste of thunderbusters.
Bad news, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we're not being expelled.
No. We've got to watch it. No more help with our homework.
That teacher was daft, thinking I'm a genius.
Well, now she thinks you're just a harmless old crank.
So she's not that daft, is she, Gran?
I don't want none of your Christmas pudding.
Hey, where's the silver dream machine, then?
Oh, he's helping Dad in the conservatory with the geranium.
Oh, I thought that funny gin had killed it off.
Excuse me.
What's up, Mickey?
The sick geranium is up.
Oh, good.
Bad. You better come and see.
Oh.